What's up, guys? It's me, SneakerDan, back again with another new video. And today is another video of SneakerDan Talks, episode 2. Like I said, I'm just gonna try to upload every day and daily. I feel like this is a good format, just in general, just to give you guys, I guess, like content, and then for me to at least speak my mind on certain topics that I feel like a lot of sneaker reviews and channels been talking about. After all, this whole entire community is pretty much like the same exact people. You hear the same stuff from each of them, so I feel like, just talk about stuff that I would like personally. My video formats are pretty simple too. I pretty much just record on a first take, and basically I just upload it right as soon as I finish it. And so let's get started. This is episode 2. Welcome to the channel, and today we're going to talk about cook groups, sneaker cook groups, and my opinion on them, and my overview, and like my thought process on what they are and how they can go forward. Before I get into that though, I do want to state my opinion from the last video that I made about retail versus reps, or retail versus UAs. And I don't know if you guys know, I don't know if you guys know him. His name is MK The Truth. He recently just released a video an hour ago regarding about him touching upon this topic for many years, and that did he do that? Was he the one that actually started this whole thing? And I'm sure he doesn't mean anything by it. I don't think he's trying to say like I'm the trendsetter, I'm the one who started this and things like that. And off of his video that I watched, I don't think he's pretty much displaying anything bad about anything like that. I think he's just doing what he enjoys and what he loves. But my thoughts on that personally is that he's not the one that started it. There has been many channels of rep sneakers and UA channel review YouTube channels for many years. A lot of them, they get taken down because of course they don't get enough views or subscribers, so they just close it down. And there has been a couple that's been coming up for many years right now. There's a lot of channels that have been talking about reps and UAs. They did a lot of reviews. They help people on how to get those sneakers and how to actually contact middlemen and actually buy them for the price that they're displaying. This has been a thing for pretty much almost a decade. It's nothing new. I just think people are more open now in this day and age, because I feel like sneaker culture is expanding to a normal person. And then I feel like a lot of people are not into resale value, so they're trying to buy something as close to retail, which is reps. And so like they're just doing that recently. And I have no hate toward MK The Truth. I think he's a great YouTuber. I honestly think people should watch him more than like the new sneaker reviews like Seth Fowler and them. Like those guys are amazing too. Their editing skills are top notch. But the thing is, they pretty much regurgitate the same thing. They talk about the same details of the shoe, same stuff. It's not any different. And my personal opinion is like I would recommend to watch more like Nightwing, or AKA Chris from Wear Testers. He breaks down the shoe very well, the tech, and he's a true sneaker fanatic. And then MK The Truth, because he at least brings into the market or community of sneakers of the idea of UAs, and he just does not give a fuck on what people think of him and things like that. But I just want to state that there has been many shoe reviews talking about UAs and reps. Trippin is one of them. There's Rep Mafia. There's a bunch of dudes that talk about it. They help you, teach you how to cop those shoes, how to get them, what the community is like, and how to actually order and not get scammed by certain like middlemans. And so I just want to give my thoughts on that. No hate to anybody, just give my own opinion on that. But getting into cook groups. What is a cook group? A sneaker cook group in particular. Sneaker cook groups can go either two ways. The first way is that you're in a deep Reddit forum on the sneaker market, or a sneaker Reddit forum, and you go deep enough that you're able to find people or group of people / community of sneakerheads. They have a Discord, and basically you join the Discord and they teach you how to cook shoes, meaning like how to buy all the new releases, or buy all of the discounted shoes from a Foot Locker or an online store from random like shock drops, buy a bunch of them in bulk, and sell them for the resale value and make money off of it. You're basically much cooking like money overall. Most of the time, those discourse also those public ones usually though they get shut down pretty often just because of they do other activities such as uh, DoorDash or Grubhub, like pretty much order like cook groups too. They do like these methods of like people buy stuff on DoorDash, like $100 worth of food, and they pay only $30 of it. They found certain ways like that. They shut it down so they don't get traced at all, and they just reopen it back up. That's one way to be part of a cook group. Second is well, okay, actually, first of all, you guys must be wondering why I know this. The first one is because I was actually part of a cook group. I didn't participate in the cook groups because I needed to buy a bunch of bots or like actually do stuff like that, which is stupid. So I never did it, but I realized what it was as I was joining it. I originally joined that cook group because I just wanted to get food for cheap. Like I wanted to get DoorDash delivery food, like $50 worth of food for like $15. Like I'm a poor college student. Like I would love to do that. And so that's what I did. That's the reason why I joined. But little did I know that's actually illegal. This is like 3 4 years ago. This it's illegal, and I don't think that's right to do. That's the only reason why I know what this is. But second, second part is that another way to get into the sneaker cook group is pretty much that um you can find these Instagram profiles or like people or like a group of like high school college kids or something like that. They make this Discord channel of how to cook shoes and like all the new release information and how to like backdoor shoes. You join their Discord community for like 30 to like $50 a month, and they help you do that stuff. They do giveaways and things like that. One of my friends are part of a cook group, and it's pretty elaborate how they do it. And basically, they teach you what bots are good, how to update those bots, and actually get it. Like, I'm part of Soul Savvy. We care. I'm part of a group of Soul Savvy that like helps people get shoes for retail value so they can just wear it. They're not into reselling it at all. And we're pretty like in depth and elaborate on what we should do and methods. But these cook groups are like another level. Like they know the best bots, they know the price range, what updates to help enhance the bots, where can you buy these shoes in bulk, and like how do you buy shoes in bulk, what IP addresses you can use. It's super elaborate. And so like as a regular person who's trying to cop sneakers to going up against these cook groups, it's pretty much almost a losing battle. That's why no one ever cops a retail. And so a lot of people they like they're doing that for cook groups, and it's kind of crazy. That's the second way. And so what's my opinion on this whole cook group stuff? I think it's one, stupid, two, ridiculous, and three, it really kills the community and the idea of a sneakerhead or a sneaker lover. The whole point of the cook group is for you to make money, and you're making money off of people's happiness of getting shoes and reselling for ridiculous amount of money. But also at the same time, if you really think about it, the people who are paying to be part of the cook groups, you're paying to get shoes. That's stupid. Granted, I'm part of Soul Savvy and I pay like a monthly fee of it because they actually help show me the numbers and things like that. So I really can't say much. But the only difference is that I would rather spend $30 on actually getting a retail value shoe rather than buying a shoe for resale. That's my reasoning. But of course, at the end of the day, both of them, it's kind of, in my opinion, like dumb. The fact that I'm paying money to try to get a shoe for retail and people are trying to get shoes so they can resell. But the cook groups is that like they're paying $30 to $50 to learn all this, and on top of buying the bots. Like it's not like the bots are free. You guys don't get it for free. You buy the bots. The bots are like $500 to like $1,000, and you're updating constantly. You're running in your computer. Like you're not only doing a $30 investment, you're also paying upfront like $1,000 to $2,000, even $3,000 worth of bots to run on your computer. So like it's a huge investment in being part of a cook group like that, which is ridiculous and is really stupid in my opinion. And how does these cook groups actually affect the sneaker market? They completely affect the sneaker market in every possible way. They're the ones who has they have the most amount of quantity of like the shoes that they own. They're the ones who control the market and what they want to sell it for. And they're the ones who we're competing against just to get retail pairs. That's stupid. Like, I don't understand how you can justify being in a cook group, reselling for money, and still think that you're part of the sneaker culture. You're paying $50 to make money. That's like a low key a pyramid scheme at the end of the day. You're paying if there's 200 people inside the cook group and there's one person facilitating all of these memberships, you're paying 50, so you're giving the person like an additional thousand to probably the 1,000 to 10 grand each month of what you're paying him. That's his income, and that's what he's making his money. He's probably not even making money off of the shoes that he buys and budgets off of. He's making money off of your memberships, and then the fact that he's exposing you guys to this and trying to make you resell. At the end of the day, I feel like you're just being used at the end of the day. Soul Savvy, the whole point of reason why I can justify it a little bit. And of course, you guys are free to talk about it down in the comment section below behind the reasoning of Soul Savvy is that Soul Savvy is here to help you show you guys the quantity, the real numbers, and the crunches, and how to fight against these bots, and at least help attempt to get a retail pair. The community is super awesome. They're very nice, and there's even people who are even, like they're even like willing to help. Other people are willing to help you and assist you in getting the shoe that you want. So you have a higher chance. Instead of one person, you have two people that could help you potentially. Some people even try to cop pairs to not even keep for themselves, but just to sell back to the community for the retail value. Granted, you just pay the shipping on where they live. You're paying $30 for that. And even if you leave Soul Savvy, you have so much knowledge that you can at least help yourself without Soul Savvy's help to learn all of the methods that they're teaching on how to do it. And these methods are not like resale or like BS methods. They're methods that actually help. They take time and effort, and they involve skill. And it really makes you need to be on top of your game on where to actually do stuff like that. And I think that's what really makes Soul Savvy great. And these cook groups are so stupid. Like, you guys can't justify yourselves being part of a sneaker culture and in the sneaker community as sneakerheads when you're joining a cook group whose sole purpose is to buy multiple batches of shoes that you can make a huge amount of income from. You're not part of the culture then. You're just a vulture feeding off of others and making money. And you're thinking yourself that you're a entrepreneur just because you're selling sneakers like that. You're not any better than freaking, I don't know, like who's that freaking kid? That one Jewish kid looking kid, like Ben Sneakers or something like that. Like, you're not any better from him then at the end of the day. It's like you can't justify yourself that you like sneakers when you buy 10 pairs and you sell all 10 pairs. Like, even if you keep one, that's just stupid because you're ruining the experience for everybody who actually wants it. And so that's where the rep market and that's where the UA market comes in. And those people hate those markets. Why do you, and think about it, why do resell, here's the thing, why do resellers hate the replica and in the UA market? However, Nike and Adidas, they're definitely against it, but they're not super proactive about it. They're not proactive about it because one, they're not losing anything at the end of the day. They send a set quantity of numbers of sneakers they want to sell. They sell all of them at the end of the day. So they don't lose money at all. Second of all, these factories are really hard to shut down in China because these factories are the ones who actually help move the Chinese economy. They bring in a bunch of money for the economy. People can even argue saying that these are illegal in China, but dude, come on, it's China. Like, you can't really say much about, you can't really say anything about that. They can do whatever they want. However, they're not going to do anything about it because they're the one who helps the economy thrive in that country overall for the rep sneaker and the factories at the end of the day. So Nike and Adidas, they don't give a crap about that because if they sell all 2 million pairs, let's say Adidas sells all 2 million pairs of the Bread 350 V2s, why should they care if a rep market is selling them? If Adidas really cared about that, then they would just make the 350 V2 breads a global release of pumping out multiple quantities. Then the rent markets, they have no reason to sell them. The reason why the rent markets are able to thrive is because it's so saturated. There's not enough pairs that people will want to get them. And the same thing applies for Nike. They make billions of dollars a year and they're not losing it. So why do they care about these rep markets? The only people that truly care about the rep in the UA market at the end of the day is pretty much the resellers and of course the cook groups. Because the cook groups and the resellers are the ones who make all the money from it, and they just don't want to lose the money because this is their own job and their business. And you know what I say to that? If you guys don't like them, then get a new job. Because sneaker reselling and things like that should not even be a job at the end of the day. Because you guys are part of a freaking culture that people who are collecting and actually wear their shoes and keep it as antiques, you're pretty much exposing their needs and pretty much sucking the blood out of them and all the money that they own at the end of the day. So power to UA and Rep Sneakers at the end of the day for it, because they actually at least give you a different option on how to cop sneakers and actually get what you want. These cook groups are vultures. They don't help the community. They don't help the culture at all. And they're the only ones who care about repping UAs. They're the only ones who actually expose people who wear reps and UAs. And most of the time, they don't even know or they can't even differentiate. I can't speak. My apologies. But they can't even tell the difference between the UA sneakers to the retail sneakers. It's kind of stupid in my opinion. And these cook groups, they don't help anything except for, these vultures come in more and then take advantage of other people at the end of the day. And I think at the end of the day, they're the ones who are in the wrong, and they really truly kill the Primus experience for many people in this world. That people who are actually trying to get into sneakers, they actually want to wear the sneakers and feel good and or collect sneakers and keep them as a collectible. To help like their kids grow up to learn about and love the sneakers, and how this culture brought upon different styles and generations of streetwear and clothing brands and things like that. They don't help at all. And honestly, I think these cook groups are stupid, and people who follow those cook groups, they're just pretty much a little sheep following a freaking shepherd at the end of the day. Because, like, you're paying $50 to a person who's telling you to do all this stuff. He doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't even have to collect sneakers. Dude, he's making money off you guys. They're like 5 people. If I had 5 people in my cook group, that's like, how much is that? $50 per person? That's like $300, $500. Am I getting that right? Like $300, I think. Like, I get $250 to $300 a month just for having 5 people in my Discord learning from me, telling them the information. That's like a small part-time job income right there as a college student or a high school student. Like, congrats guys. Like, at least with Soul Savvy is that, like, they're there to help you to get the retail sneakers. And you know what's crazy about Soul Savvy too is that if they ever hear you reselling or you're participating at the current time that you resell, they're gonna kick you out. They don't like you, like, at all, because they think that ruins everything. And honestly, I agree with that. I don't resell anymore. I'm more of a collector. I collect shoes. If I do end up selling them, I sell them for a discounted price, because I know the feeling of not able to get a shoe. I know the feeling of, wanting a shoe so badly but not willing to sell and buy them for resale value. I know the feeling. So I sell my shoes for either the retail price for what I paid for, or I sell it for way less, so people can at least, so the people who want to buy the sneaker and they really want it, they can actually show love to the sneaker that was worth it for them, instead of me. Because I have too many sneakers and I can't even wear all of them at the time because of coronavirus and the fact I work in a hospital setting. So I need to actually wear like a dress shirt and a tie because I work in an office space. So, yeah. But yeah, that's what a cook group is. They just make money off of sneakers and they don't help the culture at all. Overall, that's my thoughts on the cook groups. I think they're stupid and they don't help at all, honestly. If you're part of a cook group, like, I don't know what else to say to you. Like, congrats, man. Like, good job. I hope you make enough money that you can continue to outsource yourself like that to celebrities. And the thing is too, like, you don't even know if your shoes are real or fake either, dude, at the end of the day. Like, But yeah, that's pretty much overall my thoughts on the cook groups. I think they're kind of stupid. It's kind of unnecessary to be part of. Yeah, pretty much. Yep. That's overall. Just want to talk my thoughts on the cook groups. Um, Comment down below. What is your opinion on cook groups? Do you guys think they actually help the culture in some sort of way? Do you think they're beneficial to people who are trying to get in sneakers? Or do you think they're just pretty much, I don't want to say it, but like a menace to the culture or the vultures around us, like picking from our flesh and bones and things like that? You guys like the channel, please subscribe and like the video. You guys like it, and if you don't like it, I don't care. Just like, I don't know, I really don't really care. But overall, thank you guys. Thank you for the support you guys been showing me. I see comments now on my videos. I only see like 1 to 4 views each of my videos, but at least you guys are able to comment down below and give me your thoughts. I really appreciate that. I like people or viewers who are more interactive in my channel on comments, so I can at least like their comments or at least give a response back to them, because I like the discussion. I like discussions. I don't like arguments. I like discussions, open-minded discussions down in the comments. That's what I enjoy a lot. So thanks for all the support, and this has been episode 2 of SneakerDan Talks, and I'll catch you guys next time, probably tomorrow, on the next topic. Peace.